Okay, so caregiving or caregiver reality here. Caregiving is more than just physical or even mental. It's also financial. So if you are caregiving or you're a caregiver for your parents, let's start there. If you're a caregiver for your parents and nothing is in place regarding what happens to them, if something were to happen to them, what happens to their assets, or even because if you're a caregiver for them, then something has already happened. But if they are in a state of not being able to do things like pay their bills, or that's one of the main things, or to keep up with their vehicles, whatever. If there's nothing in place, it is very difficult to do that in the middle of caregiving if they become unable to grant permissions. So my advice to you is, if you are living and you have parents, no matter what age they are, no matter what age you are, please ask them, even if they're working and doing fine, please ask them, what do you want to do, or what do you want us to do, or what do you want to occur if you were able to get to a point where you cannot either take care of yourself, period, or you are unable to pay your bills. It is not easy to maintain bill payments and any kind of thing like that if you have no documentation or permissions from your persons who own these items, own these accounts, own this house, own even paying rent. It sounds like it might be easy because you can just pay the rent, but there are other things that come along with just giving money. And please ask them what they want done and put things in writing, like do POAs, do whatever needs to be done. I suggest that you sit down and have a conversation while you can have a conversation, because it is unreal what can happen if you don't. And single people too. I'm single. I don't have kids. So if you're single and you don't have children, you need to think about this too. What do you want to be done if you were in a position where you can't take care of yourself or your financial responsibilities? Who do you want to do that with? Talk to them. Do you have nieces, nephews, good friends, whatever? Talk to them. Have a conversation with them and talk about this stuff and put something in writing. It would make things so much easier than them being harder than they need to be. And just know, because as I'm in I won't say I didn't realize it, but I didn't think about it before all of this was happening and before I became a caregiver, how important it was. I didn't realize how important it is. So as I'm in the midst of finalizing my things, I'm learning a lot. One of the things I'm learning is a POA, which is supposed to be until, good until death. There are institutions who can say, well, I'm not gonna accept that because it's so old. And they're able to do it. I don't know how that's possible, but it can happen. So you can, or if they look at it and think, well, I don't believe that this person is not capable. I mean, just all these little things that can happen. But I don't want to deter you. I don't want that information to deter you from starting something, because you can always prove. Make sure you keep all your proof. So if if you end up being a caregiver, and whatever the reason for that caregiving, if doctors can write letters, notes, whatever, get them on file so you can use them at different institutions, you know. I was also told in the midst of doing this that the best thing to do, if it's a POA, power of attorney, you can do one for healthcare, one for financial, and lawyers can sit down and draft power of attorneys they can put in all kinds of things, you know. But a good thing to do, I was told by the financial institution that I'm using, that a good thing to do is to every couple of years or so, every few years, review it. That's good because, number one, you're making sure everything in there is still what is needed, because you may need to make changes. And number two, even if everything is the same, what you need to do is then date it on that date that you reviewed it. So at least it has a fresh date, and it's going to be more likely to be accepted than challenged. Okay? So this is my tip for you. If you have nothing in place and you have parents or a grandparent, whoever raised you, or if you're single and you don't have any kids or anything, even if you do, you talk to them. Have conversations. I created a document called Hard Conversation to Have, 12 questions to have, and having hard conversations with people about these things. It's to start the conversation. I'm going to link it in the comments. But yeah, take care of this stuff now, because trying to work without it is a mental strain, and that on top of caregiving is just not a position you want to be in if you can help it. So please do your due diligence and get something in order, okay? I hope this has been helpful for all of you, because I think all of us could use this information. Like I said, even if you're single with no kids, you got to get stuff together too and appoint people. All right? All right. Take care, you guys. Keep it pushing. Keep moving forward. God is good. If you're wondering what to do, just ask him and he will guide you. Okay? Even if you're in the middle of something where nothing was done, God is in control and he can make a way out of no way. Always remember that. All right. Take care. Love you guys. Bye.